I want, therefore, on behalf of the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, to welcome Britam Life to the Ugandan soil. I am happy to join you this evening as we celebrate this significant dual milestone, the 60 years of Britam from 1965 to date, and indeed the launch of Britam Life Assurance Uganda. This is not a mean achievement, and indeed can we give Britam another round of applause to recognize that. I am aware that the Britam, which started 60 years ago, was a life company. And therefore, I can confidently say that the achievements of Britam hinge on the achievements of a life company. You have continuously demonstrated how insurance can evolve, expand, and indeed respond to the changing needs and times. Britam Life Assurance's entrance on the Ugandan market is not just a business expansion, it is indeed a strategic vote of confidence in the growth and potential in the Ugandan insurance sector. We want to thank you for investing in Uganda. Uganda's life insurance sector has been steadily growing. We are confident that as at 2024, the life insurance sector generated 701 or 702 billion in gross written premiums. And we are sure that this is going to improve in the year 2025. We are confident that your coming will bring innovation and indeed will improve on the financial inclusion agenda. We welcome this development as it clearly aligns to the broader regulatory objective, which is to ensure a safe, sound, and inclusive insurance market that works for all Ugandans. Britam Life Assurance Uganda, we are especially keen to see you and many others bring up on the market products which resolve and solve the needs of the Ugandan market.
Britam's commitment to the continent of Africa is not questionable, and particularly also to Uganda. Our offering as a group spans life business, general insurance business, all lines of general insurance business, and asset management. And Uganda is the only other country where now we are proudly able and willing to provide all those services. If that's not a conviction of the future of Uganda, I really struggle to see what is. And we will listen to what the public, the insuring public and investing public in Uganda is looking out for. And with partners like the banks I see here, the brokers, the intermediaries, and all other stakeholders, whatever you think we can do better, I am here to affirm that we will do that. So Britam is here to work with you in closing that protection gap. At Britam, we do not look to the north, we do not look to the south, we do not look to the west, and neither do we look to the east. We look side.
So, to our GMD and my fellow directors as well, thank you for the bold vision that we continue to carry from our founders to be the leading diversified financial services company in our chosen markets across Africa. Tonight, Uganda becomes an even stronger part of that history. And to the Britam staff, we call ourselves the Blue Tribe. That's where the blue comes in. You have shown that serving with a heart, you have shown what serving with a heart looks like. Every detail has been an expression of empathy, care, and connection. You've reminded us that the customer is not just a number or a transaction. The customer is the reason why we exist. Long after the glamour from tonight and the lights dim, you will still be listening, still be improving, and still be delighting, because relationships are not built just on moments, but through consistent care.
So to us, we are not just bringing a policy to the shelf, we would like to impact lives, yeah? And so even as we come in with the few the corporate covers, group life and group credit, like I mentioned, we are diving into individual life, which is going to look out for the common person. So that is the untapped market that we really want to get into, and we believe that we shall be able to impact lives. I mentioned we are targeting the common person. We would like now to dive in and reach the very, like I mentioned, the border rider will be able to have a solution from us. The startup in Ntinda will be able to get a solution from us. The businesses that have employees, big employees, the corporate community, the banks, yeah, the banks that lend out, would like, I mean, if someone loses their life, the education of their children or the education of their child should not be impacted, yeah, or should not. One should not lose out on education just because a parent has died, and so that is. Those are the clients we are looking at.
We came into Uganda in 2010 because of our strong belief that the market here was ready for solutions that spoke to their asset needs, solutions that spoke to their investment needs. And as we have seen growth in this market, as we have engaged with the citizens of this country and the businesses of this country, we have increasingly seen the need to bring our life insurance solutions, because Britam Life in Kenya is the biggest. It enjoys a 25% market share in the Kenyan market. The knowledge we have learned over the last 60 years, with a bit of collaboration with our teams here, we can be of immense and great service to the community here.